Right, welcome back to the 2D Mario block. I'm still here, you can't get rid of me, I like 2D Mario too much. Before we continue though, I'd like to talk about our prizes a little bit. Look here, is that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe signed by all the runners at the LTA today? Wow, that's cool. Maybe you, I touched it now, so maybe the value decreased a little bit, but I think it's still worth your time. So check that out if you want. There's some other great prizes as well, so get your donations in. Great charity, so it's good to support them. And with that, we're back to 2D Mario Block. So we had 1, we had 2, Jay. Now we have 3 by Stewie Cartman. So if we want to get over to the runner screen, there he is. And so Speedrunners Edition is a ROM hack of Mario 3 that'll basically eliminates most of the RNG. And I'll explain where a lot of that is when it gets there, but I'll go ahead and let him take it away here.
All right. Start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
All right, no bumps on the map, so that's good.
Yeah, if you push a button a little too early on the overworld map, you'll bump and not move at all, and it loses precious time. You don't like that.
No.
So getting the mushroom early here. You'll get the fire flower, or you'll get the leaf in the fort, actually.
Yes.
That's how that works. The routing is different depending on the categories you play. This is the only one that requires the specific route where you get the mushroom in 1-1.
I don't know how I didn't get the P-Speed there.
Yeah, so P-Speed's weird in this game. It's like frame rule based or something.
Yeah.
It's a bit complicated, but
it's like an 8-frame rule where your speed needs to be 40.
Yeah, it's a bunch of complicated numbers. Basically boils down to sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But if you play well, it improves the likelihood.
I didn't want to go for that waffle jump anyway, so
yeah,
I'm not too upset about that.
So it's actually faster to grab this power up and go in the secret. This is Warpless, so obviously we're not going to use this warp whistle, but this counts as yeah, hopefully not. Don't miss menu, but yeah, it's faster to beat the level that way than to do it the intended way. And it counts as beating it, so we're just trying to get out. Get to the end as quickly as possible. Oh, so close.
I tried it.
So Mitch Flower Power, the go to this game here, popularized the strategy there where you don't bonk there and duck jump perfectly where you go all the way down, called the tunnel. Slightly high there, so it bonked on the ceiling.
Those precious frames.
Those precious frames. We gotta save the frames.
So one thing you're noticing is the Hammer Bro is only doing movements of 1. And that's because in this hack, the Cobra 52, the creator, made it so Hammer Bros are restricted to what tiles they can and cannot cross over. So they cannot cross over number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 tiles.
It's basic, in layman's terms, it's basically described as like, it can move like either once or like twice in a single movement, and it's locked where it will always do the shortest movement, which is 1. Another big change you're noticing here probably is this is an auto-scroller. Not right now, it's not. All auto-scroll, so that's how quick the level is and without it moving at like 30 pixels per second or whatever. And so a lot of the changes actually just happened on the fly there. Also, GG World 1. There it goes. So yeah, the bro movements are made so they're as least possible because it's usually RNG and you just lose time over the course of the run by where they move. So that's eliminated. All auto-scrollers are now just regular levels, so they're a lot faster, especially World 4. We'll get to that. And then all the boss fights, usually the boss pattern you get is determined, it's like a global timer or something,
yeah.
From like when you're in the overworld.
It's a timer from when you get to the last level you beat to the pipe on the airship.
Mm-hmm. But here they lock it so you get the same one every time.
Yep. One other thing you might have noticed from that airship is the opening cutscene was removed, so that saves even more time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no cutscenes there. So yeah, this is Mario 3, but a lot faster and very... Is there even RNG, I guess?
Maybe Bowser at most.
Yeah, but like, this game is like notoriously really RNG heavy.
I was not making that.
Yeah, tough strat to go fast. It's a tough level to go like optimally fast in, but
Yeah. There's
yeah.
an even harder strat where you can get P-speed, but
Oh,
I have not even
that's
tried learning
many
it.
frame perfects and like a luck-based
It's-
element.
Yeah, it's sub-pixel based from 2.1, so...
Love subpixels. But yeah, so yeah. What this basically boils down to is Mario 3, a lot of the slow sections are gone, and then there's no RNG, really. And as a game like this that's notorious for RNG, makes it a lot better to run in that way if you care about pure optimization.
That was probably one of the more difficult P-speed builds. I didn't think I was going to get it.
Yeah, this run, a lot of the levels here, what you want to do is build your P-speed as early as possible. And some like level design makes it incredibly hard to do that optimally. So that's basically what this run boils down to. And once you have it, you don't want to lose it. So you have to just hold right and run, jump at the right times, sometimes duck, very rarely tap left. It's difficult. But yeah, so these bros are moving in a way that negates a lot of the like time you lose. Because something fun in some worlds, World 2 included, is if two...
I didn't get it.
Yeah, so... Ooh, no.
Whoops.
Stewie was going for a strat there where if you keep your P-speed and kick that shell while you have it, it actually like does this section super fast. It's really cool. But anyway, so something the bros can do in the overworld in World 2 is like get on top of each other, and then they can't stop moving until they separate. But they can just choose not to and move around the map forever. I know Stewie has dealt with that plenty. At one point having like the world record for the amount of movements they've done, which loses like a minute
52,
just because.
52 movements.
Yeah, so each movement is like half a second, so you
Yep.
know, like just half a minute lost to pure RNG. So that cannot happen on the Speedrunners Edition. Thank goodness for that.
And if I remember correctly now, Mitch has the record for the longest marathon with 76 movements.
Oh my gosh.
The one other downside to this hack is early hammer is impossible.
Yeah, so in SMB3 there's a trick known as early hammer. What that means is the Hammer Brothers can move in this very, very specific way in World 2, where there's a bro that's carrying a hammer and it's used to break rocks on the overworld map. And it'll like get to you really quickly so you can break that rock there on the screen to the left and skip like 3 levels. And it saves a ton of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, on this it's impossible.
My current PB actually has a 1 death early hammer, which really sucks to run against.
Yeah, 1 death early hammer means he died intentionally to have an extra movement happen in hopes that that bro shows up where he needed to be, and it worked out that way. This level's really cool to watch. So if you have P-speed there and kick that shells like that close, it actually goes through you, and you don't take damage, which is quite nice.
One of the big downsides with
That was a subpixel thing, right? Ooh.
Yeah, that was subpixels.
Yeah, so if you're on a slope and jump off of it, it's just sometimes, haha, you're stuck. Jump straight up.
So one of the big downsides with World 2 is, other than the airship, there's no fire flowers anywhere. Mm-hmm. Why they designed that, I don't know.
Yeah, so you're going to pick up something here.
Yeah, because I want fire for World 3.
Yeah. This game's optimal with fire.
Okay.
Well, first try. Hey, maybe they changed that in the hack.
So normally, this would screw with the boss pattern here.
But now it won't.
Nope.
And the level will be over in like 10 seconds because it doesn't auto-scroll. And we're there. Nice. So you guys get to see like every optimal boss kill, which aren't easy. And in like normal runs of the game, you have to like kind of know what pattern you're going to get based on overworld movement and then execute that thing. But here, you just need to remember the one and execute, which is a lot easier. So World 2 down already. Hasn't even been 10 minutes, so blazing through. Speedrunners Edition living up to its name, I'd say.
I gotta watch my coin count.
Oh yeah, so another funny thing about this, we've been talking about like coin counts and it screwing up things. Yeah, same thing here. Usually it's a good thing though. In casual play, I think it's like, if it's a multiple of 11 on your coins and then it matches the opposite,
it's
like even odd.
The 10th digit of your score matches your coin count.
Okay, so it is kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Every game's like kind of different, so it's hard to remember them all. But yeah, So if that happens, it spawns a coin ship on the overworld map. It replaces a hammer bro. And if you like needed to fight that bro to get its power up, that sucks. But the worst part is if it like gets in the way and you have to visit that coin ship, it's like this giant auto scroller that loses just a bunch of time, and you don't want that.
No.
So one nice thing about the speedrunners edition here is there's something called runaway bro. And the bros can move in a very particular way. Also, you went for a P-speed build there and didn't get it. That's like one of the more difficult ones in the run. But the bros can move in a very particular way where there's a bro you like need to fight because of how this world works with the bridges. There's bridges that fall up and down, and you want to play a certain amount of levels, so they're in a position where you can skip a bunch of levels without dying or anything. So you want to fight all the bros, but they could move in this way where one just runs off past that level, and then you can't fight that bro, and it loses a bunch of time.
We call him Ronnie.
Ronnie the Runaway. So, luckily, another benefit to the Speedrunners Edition, that cannot happen. Yay! Just so many like little changes. Like the casual player playing this game just probably wouldn't notice anything but like auto scrollers not auto scrolling, but it changes so much.
It really does.
Knowing you, you're going for it, right?
I might as well since...
Yeah, all right. Yo, dude! Okay, sorry, I popped up there. What he did there is called door 3. That was a frame-perfect input. So that's not the door you're supposed to go through. You're supposed to go through the 6th door, and then you take the little staircase and get up to the real door. That was the 3rd door, and for some reason, and you like fall into the water. It's intended to make you fall into this water, and you have to swim back and find the right door. But he did a frame-perfect up press, which actually re-entered through that door and took him to the boss. So big time save right there. And yeah, literally frame perfect. Again, NES runs at 60.09 frames per second, so that was 1 in 60.09.
That also works on the 4th door for whatever reason.
Yeah, but that's slower because the 3rd door is quicker there. Nice swag. But yeah, so that was sick. Very hype.
I did not plan that. That was just on the spot.
You're really good at getting door 3 in marathons. I've been recognized. So yeah, both bros have stayed here, so that's what we want. Because what Stewie's going to do here, the bridges on the overworld here are now set up in a very specific way where he can cloud world, or wait, is it different?
Yeah.
Oh, it's different. I didn't know that.
So we're going to go to 3-7 to get another cloud.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the route changed here. Normally you cloud this level and then go down and you skip a bunch of levels. So is this like optimal for Speedrunners Edition? Oh,
yep.
Right.
Yeah,
I am learning on the fly.
Yeah, this is the route for normal Warpless.
It's cool that it varies, actually. That's unique.
Because now with this cloud from 3-7, we can skip 7-9, 7F2, and 8F.
Wow. That is very sick. So yeah, I'm going to go up here and pick up a cloud then.
That was on purpose, that coin count.
Oh, nice. All right, so now we're back to like the intended Warpless route that you would see in normal runs. But you have an extra item that will be very handy for later.
Technically 2, because I didn't use 1436.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have to worry about that. Such a good ROM hack. Ooh, that was frame perfect, by the way. Jumping out of that...
Oh no, I'm going to get a coin ship.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because there are no Hammer Bros left.
Nope.
Got him. But yeah, you probably didn't recognize it, but he jumped out of that like pipe that was suspended in midair. That is frame perfect to get that jump and maintain P-speed, so very swag. Just nailing a bunch of frame perfects in this run, making me look like a fool in mine earlier. Apparently it's just easy. Skill issue on my part, obviously. Something he also wants to do here, if you've noticed, but he slows down on intentionally at the end card here because you don't want to get 3 of the same power-up, or you get like a fanfare that loses time. So you slow down intentionally because it's usually set up to where you get a star every time. So you slow down to get a mushroom, and then that's actually faster in the long run.
Yeah.
So many little things. What are you doing, dude? Okay. No, but you didn't have like P-speed, so how many frames do you have?
I think that's a 1-frame trick.
So, okay. He's just kind of killing it, I guess. So yeah, that was a wall jump. He needs to hit a specific pixel and then jump frame perfectly off that pixel. And of course he did do that, so. All right. Easy game, I guess.
I did not practice that at all.
All right, shut up, man. And there's King Mario, rescued by Mario. Makes sense.
That might be a Gold World 3 segment. I'm going to have to retime that later.
Yeah, you didn't make a mistake. Well, you didn't get P-Speed in 3-2, but that's like it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. Door 3 saves a lot, and then I assume that wall jump saves a lot. That's not something you'd see in like normal runs because it auto-scrolls, so you can do it, I guess, but it wouldn't save time.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything in vanilla.
So that was an exclusive like time save you just witnessed. Ooh, one of each.
Yes.
I like that bro didn't move. That's not something that happens.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
it's supposed to stomp on an enemy there because it despawns a plant.
Yeah,
that's in the way.
I stomped on the wrong one.
Yeah, but we're chilling. It's fine.
It's fine.
All is good. Nice slowdown for the star.
I'm loving these turnback stars.
Rare. He's just sitting there. He doesn't do that normally. So hype. Speaking of hype, though, this is a sick level. One of the cooler looking levels in this game to speedrun. Ooh. Easy money.
There is a trick I'm going to go for in 4-4. It is very difficult.
Okay. He did it again. Turn back more, I guess. Using that hammer to skip the fort. All right, let's take a look here. Squish. Got some P-Speed here, and then... Oh, yeah. So he wanted to fireball and kill that enemy before he took damage to it, but... Yeah, that's like a really hard...
That is.
trick to do.
It's like single frames.
You can only do so many frame-perfect inputs. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, avoided the fanfare.
I was worried about that.
It was looking a bit dire at this point. So, why didn't he fight that? Bro, that was weird. Because he landed on that tile while the map like transitioned and scrolled over to see more of the world, it actually just like, he like buffered an input and you can skip the bro. Just a funny thing.
And unfortunately in the All-Stars version, they did fix that, so...
Man, All-Stars sucks. They patched so many
really
things.
Does.
Unfortunate.
Like, the camera sucks, the P-Speed sound sucks.
The camera's so bad.
It's awful, I hate it.
Speedrunners hate All-Stars. Although, if it's like All-Stars where you like run all the games at once, then it's sick. There are people there that do that really well, so I gotta shout-outs for shout-outs happen.
So now we're about to get to the slowest, what would normally be the slowest auto-scroller in the entire game. But...
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. So, gonna do a turn back here to build P-Speed. So yeah, in the vanilla game, this is the slowest airship that auto-scrolls. It moves at a blistering 15 pixels per second.
I had to do it once.
So yeah, it's actually better to let the wand fall and you grab it while standing on the floor, because you see here Mario's gonna fall with the wand in hand, and Mario falls slower than the wand does, so yeah, he just lost like 0.1,
Yeah.
0.2. So slow. Yeah, that's half the game. We're 18 minutes in, which is weird. I'm so used to like regular Warpless runs. This is going by way
If this
too
was
fast.
vanilla Warpless, it would be like another 3 minutes added on.
All right, let's see the route here. All right, so this is like a newer thing that was implemented in normal Warpless. It's being carried over here, where instead of like beating the stage normally, you equip the P-Wing and then you do a precise duck fly over here, and you pick up this item, which will give you a music box, and this way also ends the level. All right, smart.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah, it can be. That movement's a bit tricky. It's if you fall down, you actually like lose 30 seconds or something because you play like a whole extra part of the level if you fall.
There is a P-speed strat for the lower half of this level, but
you're already guaranteed like half of it.
Yeah, it's still slower.
You want to take that route he took.
By the way, shout out to 454 on my score.
Yo. .6 even? SMB 1 ref?
So normally in vanilla we would box before this fort, but here I'm going to box after. So this lines up the Skybro to where I can skip it, and I don't fight any Hammer Bros here in Mode 5.
Wow. Such a cool hack. By the way, we have $20 from Raccoon Dog. Go Stewie.
Thank you, Raccoon Dog. I almost forgot where my items were. So technically this level is not really a level, it's just a pipe transition.
Yeah.
And if there was a way to skip it, we would.
Yeah, so this stage doesn't end traditionally. It's just kind of like on overworld maps they have those pipes, like in World 7, where you just go between like the overworld. That's essentially what this is, because once you end, you just appear on top of the world. So yeah, it's the only like full-on level that's kind of like that. And now we're up here. World 5 has some cool-looking P-speed strategies that are very difficult to execute.
Yeah, the 5-5 I normally hate without Fire Flower, but I was getting it a few times in practice today, so
we'll see.
Hopefully we can pull it off.
We will see. So that bro's gonna move in a way where you just don't have to fight him because you used the music box?
Nope.
Interesting. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm saving a star, so...
Okay, I see.
So I'm going to damage boost at the beginning of 5-7 to get a Fire Flower.
Alright.
And to answer a question, no, I'm not going to go for Jesus Clip.
Yeah,
Because if I go for it and I miss it, then I'm screwed with the Hammer Bro.
Yeah, no. I understand. I wasn't going to bring it up, but since you did. In the fort coming up next, there's a clip you can do into the wall that saves like, I don't know, what, 5-6 seconds or something. And you just clip immediately and go like straight to the boss fight, but it takes a while, but you skip like a whole section. But you have one chance, and it's like sub-pixel dependent.
Yep.
And if you miss it, you die. So not exactly marathon safe. So you're going to see like normal level.
I will go for something else though.
Oh, this is just for swag. Wee. So, for some reason, like upside down pipes, there's like a section to the sides of them that it's like usually pixel perfect. You can like touch that pixel, clip in, and then go down it that way. It'll trigger. But because that pipe's like on the side of the screen, for some reason, like if you jump up into it, Mario like clips into it, and then you can just hold down. So you don't have to do any like pixel perfect shenanigans. They just made the level weird, and it works out that way.
I'm surprised I didn't take damage there.
That was a bit tight. We're chilling though. And Cloud9. The classic. It's interesting to see the strategies for these levels without auto-scrolling.
Yeah. It definitely took a while to learn.
Yeah. They essentially become like different
Whoa.
levels. Whoa, okay,
That-
whoa, okay, calm down.
That was a faster jump than I was expecting.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's all good. And now on to World 6. One of the harder worlds, that in World 7. So much of it is just full of wild strats.
Yeah, I would say World 6 is harder than 7 because World 7 you could just abuse items and make
Yeah.
the levels much easier.
So because he has a hammer, he can skip like a bunch of worlds immediately and just take this pipe, break it here, and then go straight to the fort. But first you gotta fight this bro because it starts on that tile, so there's no avoiding it if you go this way.
Yeah, and you need that hammer anyway to skip 6, 7.
So it works out very well. So yeah, I gotta play this fort to unlock the key on the overworld map. This is a cool strategy. Intentional damage boost. There we go. Skips that like platform riding section. And then there's a cool thing that happens here. Gonna pick up the star and carefully take it to the boss and kill it immediately. And orb. Easy as that.
No 2011 strats, Mitch.
Alright, this level can be a bit tricky.
Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, not even going for the piece
No.
strat. Yeah, that makes sense.
Every time I go for it, I'm never ready for it.
Yeah, like, it's like a coin flip, I say, if you get it or not. That's how
Yeah.
it feels. And you have to like react on the fly if you get it or not very quickly. And
Yep.
at that point, it's like really hard. So it's much safer to just play level.
Wow, I was expecting a lower pattern. All right, I'll take it.
Yeah. High patterns are definitely easier because you can just hit them from the bricks. One can spawn low, and then you have to do a precise jump to hit them. But it is faster if they're low. All right, equipping a... this level actually requires this P-Wing to beat. You get like a raccoon's or a leaf at the end of the level, and then you take it, but Stewie's going to equip it here. And did a very precise... There's supposed to be a plant here, and there isn't. He did something very precise to despawn it using sprite overload. So that's a pretty big time save because usually you have to like carry a Koopa shell up there and kick it and then wait for it to kill both of them and clear your path. But
Shout out to Mondi for finding that strat, one of the finish runners.
yeah, that's a newer strat. There were other ways to like get the sprite despawn, but that was a much more recent development. Oh no.
That's all right.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about that power up, so that's good. Because you want this power up and P speed to beat it optimally here. And then intentional damage boost. We also have a $5 donation from YTP Renewed again. Thank you for the support. All right, this level's cool. It's all about killing these little nipper plants.
I did not
Ooh.
think I was getting
Yeah,
full
that was the
speed.
tight one. H. We love H jumps. There's a lowercase h in 3.9.
3-9.
So. All right, here we go.
Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't even hit the pixel.
Yeah, not getting the pixel. So it is sub-pixel dependent. There we go. Third try. Not bad, not bad. So another wall jump to skip this section here. But yeah, you want to... yeah, again, like sub-pixel dependent. So it can just not work.
Basically, you want to manipulate your subpixel from the second fort,
Yeah.
and I think there's only 2 that don't work from the end of 6-8.
I'm not used to seeing this fort done this way. Oh my god! What? Dude, what are you doing? Karua ref? Yo.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
so that was like he had to like release A frame perfectly. That was like sub-pixel dependent. That saved a bunch of time. Skipped a whole like
7
auto scroller
seconds.
room. Okay. This is wild. Yeah.
Can't get them all.
No. That wouldn't save time usually, but here it would, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's cool knowing about the differences that Speedruns Edition does. But dude, oh my gosh.
So what I'm going to do here after I kill this boss is I'm going to manipulate my subpixels for 7-1. I think I got it.
Okay. Yeah, so Mario can only be like, so there's like, he moves like every pixel and you can see that visually, but with every movement there's like 16 or something subpixels.
Yeah.
And then, so like if you tap and Mario doesn't move, that means like you're moving that subpixel value.
What you want to look for is you want to look for Mario to lunge forward without moving his feet, and then you'll know you're on a low subpixel.
Yeah. So he's doing that intentionally to get a subpixel dependent clip in 7-1. It's carrying that subpixel over to this level. So now it's up to just subpixel luck.
Yep.
3. So if he bonks his head like that and doesn't clip through, that was like subpixel. Okay, 5. 5 ain't bad. We take those. So yeah, that skips a whole level very fast.
I think 7-1 is the longest non-auto scroller in the game. I might be wrong.
So 7-2 is very tricky. Going to be abusing P speed to get this strat. No, it didn't build.
How did that not work?
I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the intentional way. But if you do this very precise P speed build and get it, you can jump over that gap without having to reveal these intended blocks.
Must have done too big of a jump somewhere.
Yeah, that specific strat he was doing is like very precise.
Yeah.
And involves like a good knowledge of how the P speed building works. So we love pipe to pipe though. That is pixel perfect, but it's pretty easy to like enter the right side. But it is not impressive. It is impressive, I'd say. I mean, pixel perfect sounds cool, right?
Yes. Easiest level in the game here.
Yeah, just build your P speed there. Oh. I mean, that's what you get.
Yes,
for saying
I
that.
deserve that.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah. Minus the damage, yeah. Here, you can see the level isn't anything too hard. Just released a little too early. It'd be like that sometimes. Now, this is a giant auto-scroller. Gonna cloud over it. Very good. World 7 is definitely the use all the items you built up over the course of the run.
Yeah, even in Speedrunners Edition, 7-4 still sucks.
Yeah, so there's a strategy you can do where you don't even need the, like, P-leaf? I don't know. I'm forgetting what to call things, but it's, yeah, if you just have the tail, you can build your P-speed and then fly up there, but it is precise.
Crap.
Oh.
I forgot to take damage.
Oh, that's right. Do you have another P-wing?
Nope.
Oh. You can clip with the tail, but yeah. So Mario is, physics are different when he's Raccoon Mario like he is here. In the next level, he wants to go for a clip and skip the entire level, but he needed to take damage.
You can clip with the tail, but it's...
Yeah, like the subpixels are so rare.
It's awful.
So he played an extra level just so he could clip with the P-Wing, and then he can fly this stage now. So yeah, normally he would not have this P-Wing, and then he'd have to clip there just like in 7-1. So...
There's no telling how long we'd be here if I tried clipping with the tail.
I have some bad news. You have 2 flowers.
That's all right.
It's fine. Just a little unlucky. It's only unlucky if it's 3 in a row, though. All right, this level's hard, so Let's take a look here. Oh gosh, that scares me every time.
I've actually clipped into that pipe
Yeah.
and died a few times.
So this is something interesting. Gonna actually go down here and get the hammer suit. This is only faster if he takes it all the way to Bowser. Otherwise, this was a time loss. And hammers are a bit weird. They're definitely a lot different than fireballs, so it takes a different knowledge to be able to use it optimally in the levels coming up. Oh my. Speedrunners edition. Normally, yeah, you put that guy to sleep, and usually you play at least one of those levels, but he had enough things where he could skip both. Wow. That is really cool without auto-scrolling. Alright, yeah, gonna just stomp on Ludwig here.
And World 7 airship is actually the longest level in the game. Most people think it's World 4 airship, but World 7 is just barely longer.
Yeah, in the time it takes to beat it with the auto-scrolling. Like, that level lasts like 2 minutes without auto-scrolling.
Yeah.
It's so long.
So, the first tank we're going to see in World 8, I just learned this P-Speed strat a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Teeks for showing it to me.
Alright.
And Teeks is also the world record holder for this category.
Legend. But yeah, so all of these are auto-scrolls as well, and they're not going to auto-scroll, so you gotta come up with some, these are essentially brand new levels now. Wow.
Nailed it.
That looks wild. World 8's going to go by so quickly because it's usually so long because it's full of auto-scrollers. That level's so fast without auto-scrolling.
It's amazing.
Boom. Boom, boom. That's his name. But yeah.
So next level is probably one of the levels where I would actually prefer the auto scroll on. I personally hate the Air Force without the auto scroll.
Whoa, no hands, no way! That's a 1 in 8. How did he do? It's the Speedrunners edition. You don't get hands. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Aww.
Sorry to ruin the hype, but yeah. In the vanilla game, there are levels you have to play there. It's a 50-50. There's 3 tiles, 50-50 chance for each that it pulls you in, and you have to play like a 20-second level. But in the Speedrunners edition, you can skip them all. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, 50-50. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, statistically, maybe not an execution. But yeah, thank you to the Speedrunners edition for just making them not exist.
I had to be careful to not use my cloud there.
Yeah, gonna need it for the fort. So hard to get P-speed there, so that's pretty impressive. And then, yeah, no spawn.
This next level coming up, I just called the bane of my existence.
8-2 is fun. It's good and fun. It's really hard to get your snipes in, and there's a sun that you have to snipe with the hammers, and it can be a little tricky. Okay, we're good. Glitchy sprite. And all right, we're good. Very clean. That is very hard level. Just very hard, so.
That is.
That was good stuff. And now he's going to use his final cloud to skip this fort. And then play the last level before the final level, which is usually an auto-scroller, but guess what? You know the drill. No, it's not. Smart use of the star. Ooh.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good.
It's fine. And got him. And guess what? We're at the end. We're here. Usually this top level runs are like in the 50, 51, 52 minute range. We're finishing in like 40 minutes. That's how much time, like no RNG and no auto-scroller save. Oh no. We're doing it this way, huh? Because he has the hammer, he can kill that thwomp, and now he's just going to clip through here. Subpixels, please. Subpixels,
3,
please.
4,
Subpixels.
5. Oh my god.
Come on. Come on. This is all subpixels.
I might also be jumping early.
It's possible, but you're definitely getting subpixeled more than a few times. Oh my
Okay, that was a bad jump.
Yeah. Come on. Get in there, dude. Get in. This is what happened. It was all going so well, and then it's the last level that's going to troll.
Come on.
For the fans.
Okay, that was a bad jump.
For the fan. Come on. This game is such a troll. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So he skipped like most. He's not going to same time with it, unfortunately, but he skipped like the entirety of Bowser's Castle. Is now just in the final room and is about to confront Bowser. And because he successfully kept his hammer suit, hi Bowser. Bye Bowser. Usually he needs like 30 fireballs to die.
35.
35 even, so a bunch. And that's like usually the fastest route, unless you like want to wait a minute for him to break the floor. But yeah, with hammer, just down and dead. Also get ready on time.
And time.
There it is. That was excellent. Wow. What a showcase of the Speedrunners edition.
Yeah.
40-36. How good is that?
Let's find out.
A quick lookup of the
leaderboard.
The leaderboard. Yeah, again, like the world record of SMB3 Warpless normally is 50-10, and that's with like insane RNG and a bunch of stuff. So.
An extra bro.
An extra bro. Yeah, so
40-36. That is 11th.
Not bad. What's world record? I'm curious.
38-19.
Wow.
And
Look
that's,
at that.
And that's with 15 seconds lost in World 8.
All right. Yeah. So very clean run. Lost most of that time to the last stage. You lost like a minute there. So.
Yeah.
Let's just call this a 39.
I'm all right with
Woo! Sub 40. All right. Well, excellent showcase. Thanks
Thank
everyone
you.
for watching. Great run.
And thank you for having me.
Yep. Next is Super Mario World with Sorster. So, and all levels for that one. So, it'll be a while. We'll be here a while, but we love 2D Mario action. So, plenty more to come.